As many of you know, I always talk about rhythm, and it's one of the most important things that gets overlooked when you want to boost your improvisation skills, especially as a saxophone player or a single line instrument. Nobody teaches us rhythm. We get taught by scales, pattern, memorizing, transcribing, memorizing licks, and transposing things in different keys. But what happens is a lot of times we get to solo and we get totally stuck. Or I see what happened to me is I used to memorize a lot of things, and when it came time to solo, I would just repeat and rely on the same scales, and I would sound kind of all over the place. If you've ever felt what I call the noodling, right? Maybe you know a few scales and you either freeze or you just go and play and noodle around the chord changes and just, you're stuck. You don't sound musical, and you've actually spent a lot of hours practicing, but you don't see how those hours reflect on your improvisation. And this is something that happens a lot, especially in students that are starting later and they don't have the, if you're not a full-time music student, you need the right guidance and you need to do the right things to boost your musicality as fast as possible. And one of the main things that I found that has drastically transformed my musical life is rhythmic vocabulary and taking the time to actually expand your rhythmic vocabulary, right?